Hi guys! So today we're going to do a boho bridal style using lots of little ponytails and pulling them apart to give this really relaxed, dishevelled look. Really pretty and really easy to follow along with. So we're going to start by curling the hair. Now Dot's already got quite a curl to her hair, so I'm going to show you how I would curl it if I needed to. So we want a loose wave, so you would be taking sections and you would be wrapping them all the same direction around your barrel. Taking one, leaving it, let it cool slightly and drop it down. And the next section would be the same direction, so we would be going this way again. Holding it there, letting it cool and dropping it down. And which way you decided to curl is completely up to you. So, for the style, just going to start by taking the sections at the front that we want leaving out. So, using our comb and a clip, we want to just take a good big section right down here and clipping that away because we're going to add that in later in the style. And the same on the other side. Taking it and clipping that away as well. Now we can pop back to the back. So just brushing through the hair first to make sure there's no knots. And we're just going to start by spritzing a little bit of texture spray just into the roots. So I'm using the SGX NYC Do It All spray, which is a texture spray and dry shampoo. And I'm just popping a little bit just to give a bit of natural volume. We're not going to be doing any back combing because this is a super relaxed style. So all we're doing is adding a little bit of grip to the hair so that we can manipulate it better. So we have our hair here and we're just going to take the top section from here and on the other side, section of the crown into a half ponytail, and we're just going to secure it there with an elastic. So now that we have our half ponytail, we're just going to tease a little bit just to pull out and give a little bit more of that natural volume. So just from the base of the elastic, pulling upwards very gently, just to pull that apart and dishevel slightly. So just use your own personal judgment for this. There's no right or wrong, it completely depends on how relaxed and messy you want the look to be. And just give that a little spritz with some finishing spray. There we go. Now we're going to take the next section below this, so just right underneath there. Take that and the same on the other side. So underneath here. As if you were going to do another half ponytail underneath. You want those sections. And we're going to take our ponytail we already have and combine the two together. So we'll have this. And just secure that with another elastic. And we have our second loop. Now we're just going to do the exact same thing we did at the top and just tease those sections up a little bit. So pulling on the ponytail first and just pulling it into more of a dome shape. Perfect. And now to take our last section, the rest of the hair, pulling it down into our ponytail, and we're going to secure it with another elastic. And the same again, just pulling those sections just to keep them nice and loose, relaxed. And really just judge how much you want to pull out in these sections. It is completely personal preference. And now for the front sections, we're going to spin our back round, release those front sections that we pinned out earlier, and we're just going to feed them into the style. So I'm taking this section here first on this side and I'm splitting it in two. So still keeping a few loose bits at the front to frame the face, taking this across, and I'm going to thread it into the elastic. So pull that elastic up, thread the hair through, and let it close. And now I'm going to pass it underneath so that it feeds into the underneath of the elastic and just gives a little bit of texture just here. And just pulling apart. And the same with the bottom one. Pull it down, and this is going to go into the second elastic. So pulling the elastic apart. It's a bit fiddly job. Passing it in and underneath there. And then the same on the other side. So our two sections. Keeping a few bits down to frame the face. Passing it through and into the first elastic. And underneath, behind, and pull through. Just to give a bit of loose texture around, and just pull that down slightly just to loosen it all off. And our last section, keeping those bits to frame the face, bringing across and into the second elastic. So pulling the elastic apart like the other times, pull the hair in. Now pass it underneath, just dishevel slightly. And if you want, now is the time to sort of pin any of these sections just to get them in the right place. So I'm just pinning this one just in here. Give a little bit here. I'm just pinning a few bits just loosely into the style. And just the same on this side. If there are any loose bits you want, just pin them into position and just get them how you want them. Now, this bit at the bottom here, you can either leave or you can fan it out so that it's a little bit bigger. You could even pop another elastic in if you wanted this to be more of a bubble-like effect. I'm just going to leave it for the time being, and we're going to add in our accessories. So we have got the Juliet Vine by Alabaster Dream, which we're just going to pop and thread around one of these elastics as if it was the hair bubble. So we'll maybe go for the middle one. So just taking it, passing it through, is a bit of a fiddly job. Just nipping it into position there. And then we have the erin pins to add in as well. So we've got a few of these. And just add these in wherever you would like. So I'm going to go for 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and the rest I'm going to pop around that Juliet Vine. And there we have it. Super easy, very bohemian, very relaxed, really easy style. Perfect for weddings.